Hello everyone. In this video, I will be briefing you about completing five important problems that are associated with financial analytics. Okay, so this task consists of five important questions, and we have an Excel sheet that consists of solution for each and every task. So I want you to cross-check the data. See, for example, the information that is given inside, the values that are given inside each question should be properly included here. This data is like this, like whatever the naming given here, that was given according to my own style. I want you to make enough changes and include your own style of including data here. Okay. So these are not formulas, the values that are from the question, these three are. Now, at the end of the question, there will be we have to perform certain calculation. How much, if you cross check here, it is clearly asking how much do you need to deposit in an account to get 40,000 in 4 years at the rate of 5% interest. Okay, so these values are properly included, and the deposit value, initial deposit value, has to be calculated. For this, I have used this formula. So this is the formula that we have used. PV means present value formula in Excel sheet is used, and the values from here are taken. Okay, so this should be named properly. Got it? Okay, maybe for example, interest given. This is my way of representing it. Maybe what is the tenure? Okay, so total term. What is the FE, future value? Now PV or like initial deposit. Initial deposit should be. So like this, I can make changes, and to get changes in the formula, what I do is like we can include maybe please remember these things and cross check how it changes when I insert one value. So now it is V6, E7, E8. Before that it was P5, E6, E7. So this is how we can make changes. Otherwise, you can create a new Excel sheet and use the formula and properly generate value. You will be having a sample document here. These values will reflect in your document. Create your own data and implement formula and generate values. Same kind of activity has to be done for each and every question. You should include your own input names, inputs, and you have to use certain formulas, and formula should be used to generate what is the formula that is used in this the calculation part. Okay, so that formula can be displayed here. Okay, now in this manner you are supposed to calculate for each and every task, and after completing each task, you are supposed to write your own interpretation here. Okay, so maybe for example, in this case, to get 40,000 as a future value with given interest rate and term, we have to deposit 32,908.009 dollars initially. That's how we can create our own interpretation. Make sure you create your own interpretation so that you can avoid the plagiarism. After completing all the document, total document, you are supposed to go for a plagiarism check so that you can understand values. You can get plagiarism, but content should not reflect in plagiarism. That's the main thing. Whatever the content you wrote, that will be shown in the plagiarism check. You can cross check and make sure you make enough changes. All right, so for example, here we have three questions, right? In this matter, what we can do is like I can cut you will be using cut and paste options. Like, get the C option and I pasted here. Now I took B option and I pasted here. If you use cut and paste, the values inside the formulas won't change. Okay, so you can use cut and paste options to change it. For example, here you have some XYZ thing, right? So maybe I want to modify this one. So I will copy paste here. So maybe I will bring these two down and I will take these two up. So when we cut and paste, the references will not change. Now I will bring here. So now you can see that time is took up, some values, some names and their values took up, and some values, their position changed, but still the formula did not affect in that way. Okay. So make sure you cross check the values before you make these kind of changes. Okay, usually like to ensure that sequence of question answers are maintained properly, we use cut and paste. Okay, so it is very important, everybody please listen carefully. It is very important that whatever the activity you perform, for that activity you are supposed to give inference. Okay, so to understand, so for example, if rate of interest, return on interest is calculated here. Okay, maybe rate of interest is calculated, so how your interference, like your inference related to the value has to be present. Okay, you are supposed to read the question. Based on the question, you can give your inference. All right. So make sure you make enough changes. Go for a plagiarism check and give appropriate document. Okay. So all the best. Thank you.